Hello, everybody. Dom's got her hair done.
Yes.
That's why she keeps playing with it.
I'm no longer ginger. Oh, great.
You're still a bit ginger at the top.
Fuck off. No, I'm not. Yeah, he said I've got like loads of I look like a little baby chicken when you done my hair. I had loads of new hairs. So,
Baby chicken.
Baby chicken, something you don't like. Anyway, today I wanted to discuss a topic that actually went viral a while ago, so we are definitely late to the party. But basically it was an article that Vogue released about why is having a boyfriend embarrassing?
Yes,
and I think
yes, it is.
No, it's not. And this is it, right? Two completely different opinions. So in there, they weren't like saying relationships are bad. They were basically saying that the generation that we are in, the Gen Z generation, sees having a boyfriend as more embarrassing than it being like a normal cool thing.
Yeah, but there's a lot to back that up with, right? It's like our generation, and we spoke about this before, people don't act like people anymore. It's all gameplay and toxicity, situationships, do you know what I mean? Whereas beforehand, if you had a boyfriend, that was it. It was your boyfriend. It was like you were either single or in a relationship. There was no fucking 15 in between stages.
Well, yeah, but this is exactly it, right? How things have changed. It's not just from that aspect. It's the fact that this generation now think it's embarrassing, it's not cool to have a boyfriend, it's better to be a fuck boy or a fuck girl, and
right, yeah,
that aspect, that's kind of what they were saying within that is just embarrassing, and people won't necessarily admit to having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They will just keep it on the down low.
I totally agree with that. Keep your relationships on the DL. Nobody 100%, needs to know.
But not to the point where you think, you know what, it's not cool, it's embarrassing, etc. But why is that? Why has that changed over time?
Yeah. Okay.
So we're living a nonchalant. I hate this word. You know what I'm going to say?
Nonchalant.
I hate it. Why is it all of a sudden come about? Like, it's always been a word, but it's a thing now. Like, yeah, everywhere you scroll and say, you'll see it everywhere.
That's the thing. That's what I mean. It's just like trend hopping, right? And that's what it is. Like, everybody's in their toxic era, like situationships, sneaky links, like. It's just all games now, and like from that perspective I totally understand, because it is embarrassing.
Yeah, but it's glamorizing detachment.
100%, it's glamorized.
It's glamorizing detachment. So it's better to be, you know, this cool single fuckboy guy rather than just admittedly saying that, yeah, I am in love, I love this girl, or I love this guy. Like, that's okay to say. You're allowed to be in love. It's not cringe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really agree with that statement, and I don't agree with this I should not be living in this generation. That's all I've got to say.
Oh, that's a bit dramatic. Like, you have to see, but like, I do get it 100%. I get it from that side of things, and you have to look at both perspectives. And put it this way, right? If you were in a relationship and you were mad in love with him and whatever, and he's doing mad shit behind your back, that's embarrassing for you.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So I get it why it can be embarrassing.
But obviously this article was curated for women, right? So it's about females finding having a boyfriend embarrassing. So let's dive into that and kind of why this potentially is happening. And one of the things they mentioned in there is independence. That as female, we are becoming more, our independence becomes our identity.
The feminism movement, fuck off.
Literally that, yeah. So independence is becoming our identity. So if you're a successful, powerful businesswoman, then having a boyfriend potentially brings you down and is like, you know, they have control over you and then you no longer have control. That's fine for me. I want my man to have a bit of control to that extent.
Yeah, but that also just shows you're like a weak woman from that side of things if you're letting him take over. Do you know what I mean? You can be in a relationship and still be independent in your own shit.
And not lose your identity.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, that's what it comes down to. So that's very much so like an internal thing that like these women that are saying this need to heal. And like, it is obviously easy whenever you get into a relationship for them to take priority, right? And we all fall into that, but it's like, where do you draw your line? Do you let them take over your life, or are you going to keep your life and involve them in it? Right? Because a partner should be adding to your lifestyle, your relationship, whatever it is that you need, not overcompensating for it. Because the issue is, like, if the relationship ends, and yes, that might be me being negative saying that, but I am a realist. Like, relationships end and that's it. That's the way it is. Do you know what I mean? You might stay with them, you might not be. So I always think of it like that. I'm like, what way will I be if this person leaves? And I shouldn't be like, you're going to be hurt, upset, whatever, but I shouldn't be lost just because they've left. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. But the fear of like I think people are scared of other people's opinions now these days as well. Because a lot of people are opinionated, right? So somebody might be embarrassed to post the boyfriend on social media because, I don't know, they might not be a 10 out of 10. Because this has become a big thing in this generation where looks are a big thing, and if you're not pretty privileged, then
I do get that.
Yeah.
I won't post it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean though? Like, because social media has become such a bigger place and people use it far more than what they used to in the olden days. Like, if you post, people, trust me, right? If I were to post a man's on my grid, how many group chats is that getting sent into? No matter who he is.
And I'm going to be the creator that does it.
Yeah, literally. But do you know what I mean? Like, my business or your business becomes everyone else's business these days. So obviously people are worried of that, but also the fear of, like, you know, people are naive, like what you said, that a man can be cheating, have things with other people going on, and then you just look stupid. So it's the fear of that as well.
100%. Yeah, I do get it. That's the thing. Like, I have a very strong opinion on that side of things. Like, the way I look at it, right, is I don't want to be going on to social media and posting my man fucking saying I'm in a relationship or whatever. Like, it's fine, post an odd story or whatever. Please don't call him your world. It does my fucking head in. Your man is not your world. Get a new world.
What about my man?
My man's.
My man. I like my man. Like, this is my man.
Add a S or a Z to it.
Belonging.
But yeah, like, if you're constantly plastering the relationship over on Instagram, I don't know, and I don't believe in it from the perspective, not even that it's embarrassing or whatever. He could be the absolute perfect boyfriend, but I just don't think you need to be doing that, because again, this is my negativity or whatever coming in. If you break up, everyone and their fucking dog will be questioning, talking about you, texting you, why did you break up, are you okay, oh my god, I noticed you deleted all your photos. People shouldn't have realised that. Yeah, it's nobody's business, and it hurts you more in the end up. Yeah. And I feel like everybody goes through that, and then they come out, like, especially more like influencer people, like, they'll flaunt their relationship, and then when their relationship ends, they don't talk about it, which respectfully so. That's not your, like, you don't need to be going on and talking about it. But people expect an answer because you have been, like, posting so much about that relationship. I mean, you know,
post the hand, post them from the back or something.
No, but that's they can even know who they are. I'm not saying that, but it shouldn't stand out if you stop posting them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't draw attention to your page.
But is it also, maybe being the devil's advocate here, is it also a red flag if they post nothing of you on the social, like, no stories, no nothing?
Yeah, but this is what I was getting onto this topic, and then I went off tangent. Your relationship should be private, not secret. Yeah. There's a very, very big difference with 100%. That. So that's what I mean. Like, with stories, like, people should know that there's something going on there. Do you know what I mean? That you aren't just friends or whatever, or you don't know each other. People should know that there's a person in the picture, but they don't need to know everything you're doing, every fucking argument you have, everything that you're flaunting on social media. Do you know what I mean? But yeah,
100%. Because if you look at it from a bit of a different perspective, right? Say if, use me as an example, right? Say I've got a boyfriend. I don't post anything nowhere, and guys think I'm single, so they're still messaging me. Yeah. Right? I'm not responding, but they're messaging me. Like, that needs to stop, because then the other person.
But that depends on it depends how you tackle that in the relationship too, right? Yeah. Because if your phone's lying about and the person can see everything, and you're like, look, I'm not replying to anybody, blah, blah, blah. If they're secure enough, they'll not care. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it very much so comes down to who you're in a relationship 100%. With, I think.
And say if somebody that you used to text messages you, then be like, look, out of respect, I'm with somebody, this is it.
But that's it. It's where you draw the boundary. Do you know what I mean? Like, and everything in relationships comes down to respect. Like, nobody would feel insecure unless you gave them a reason to feel insecure, right? So, like, I don't think anybody, like, if my man didn't post me, I wouldn't feel insecure if I knew what's going on. So, like, if girls are messaging him and he's like, look, this fucking bimbo messaged me, whatever, and he's keeping me in the loop, fine. But then if I hear from somebody else, like, oh, I messaged him, he didn't reply, why did you not tell me that? Yeah. So it very much so depends on the.
My ex used to do that though, because obviously he used to get quite a lot of messages, and we'd just laugh about him, or he'd be like, look at this, like, this is it, to make me feel more secure.
But that's what it is. It's for you to know that you're involved, and because, like, especially obviously with your last relationship, it was in the spotlight to a certain extent, right? People can make shit up like that, and if you weren't aware that, like, he's getting constant DMs or whatever, you would be like, what the actual fuck is he entertaining this?
I did get one message off a girl and she was like, hey, just wanted to let you know I was with your boyfriend, I'm not going to obviously mention any names, here on this day, blah, 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 blah. And I read it out to him, yeah, and I was just waiting for his response because I knew that he was with me that day. Like, I knew exactly what we did. So I actually replied to her. I said, with all due respect, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but he was with me that day, so stop lying. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, people just be doing mad shit. Like, what are you doing that for? Are you trying to break up my relationship, or do you want him, or like, what are you trying to do?
She just wants to be the other woman. Do you know what I mean? Like, but a spice in her life, her sad little pathetic life.
What do you think to like physical affection, like public physical affection, PDA?
I'm not a fan of it.
No.
I
think it's cringe.
100%. Certain, if you're walking holding hands or whatever, couldn't care less. If he has his hand on your waist, whatever, couldn't care less. If you are standing in front of me snogging, I will walk past and go because it's disgusting. Like, no one should be doing that in front of people. Take it to the bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent,
it's just disrespectful to people around you.
Yeah, I mean, especially in Dubai, you wouldn't want to be doing
that. If you're going up to him saying hi, give him a hug and a kiss, but fucking kiss him like your brother. I don't need to see tongues fucking flopping about. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I find really cringy? Pet names. We're like, oh, my little ducky, oh, my little... Oh, my little pumpkin. Oh, my little pumpkin. Oh, don't. He's not a child, like. Don't call him that. Call him something sexy.
So for pet names, I think it should only be the man saying it to the girl.
Yeah. 100%.
But even at that, there's like babe or whatever, fine. I don't count that as a pet name because I call everyone babe for some reason. That might actually get me in trouble one day. Like, a man will text me and I'll be like, here, babe.
Yeah, and like, I say babe as well. Yeah, when you have a boyfriend, don't call any
that
of
might get me in trouble.
Or B. Fucking hell.
No, B is fine.
I used to have
I always call men G. It's hilarious. They hate it.
Brother.
You all right, brother?
Bruv. I used to call my ex, I used to have a name for him, Bambino. And I don't know where that came from. But it was
weird.
But it was only if me and him were there.
Bambino?
Bambino.
I'm just thinking Bambi, like.
What,
that's all I see. Yeah,
Bambino,
literally.
that's what I used to call him. What about when there's a couple out in public and they are overly loud, like screaming matches, like a lot?
Argument?
No, like laughing.
Oh no, I don't think that. See, I would be like, oh, what the fuck, shut up. But then I reflected back to like, when me and you are in a place, we are that couple.
Yeah, we are that couple.
So like, we can't judge because people are definitely looking around them going, can these two actually just... Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Forget that question.
Yeah.
Abort mission. Okay, another one. I love couples and I love love. Yeah, we already know this. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that I love love. Okay, I'm all here for it. But when you are in the gym, please don't. When you are
Do you remember that couple in Bali?
Yeah. Oh my God, no, please. Like, we're in the gym. Have some respect for the equipment and for other people there. Literally, like...
I don't need nothing on the equipment.
I don't need you to be doing what you're doing at home in the gym, like...
No, like, there was this couple in Bali and fucking God love them. Like,
if they're watching this, then hope you're having a great time.
Please stop. Like, go home. Honestly, like... It was disturbing to watch. I thought they were filming a fucking OnlyFans video.
You know when like a couple's just met and they're fully in love and they're so like besotted by one another? They were like that, but 24/7.
Yeah, but you can be, again, it's having respect for everyone around you. Like, or they like that in front of their parents. Do you know what I mean? Because my dad wouldn't be very impressed with that.
No, that would be a lot.
It's a weird behaviour. But what I was going to talk about is, remember that couple on Valentine's night?
When we were out on Valentine's night and they definitely broke up that day. They weren't even sat opposite one another at this point. They were sat next to each other. He's like this, drinking his drink on his phone. She's crying, looking miserable. And there's me, Ista, and another one of our friends having an absolute ball, bang smack in the middle of them. Like, opposite, sorry.
And like, yeah, well, let's talk about that. If you are a couple, and look, arguments happen sometimes, unfortunately, Valentine's night, whatever. Leave the restaurant.
Take it home.
They sat there for 3 hours, him holding his head like it's about to explode and her crying like just bawling her eyes out, constantly wiping her eyes. And I'm like, firstly, you're putting a downer on my night. Secondly, I'm intrigued, so I keep looking at you, which is going to make you uncomfortable. Like, go home. You just aren't having a good time. You're not enjoying it. You've ate your food.
They wanted to make most of the monies. They had,
but they weren't even eating anymore.
No, they were literally just sat there. It made me feel sad for her, because I've been in that situation myself, and it's not nice to argue with your other half. But go home. Like, obviously, people are going to look at you. Like,
but
why
that's
are you crying in the middle of a restaurant? Especially if she's crying.
Like, that just pisses me off. Don't cry in a restaurant.
And then don't be mad at us for having a good time either, because we were having a good time. Right. Anyway, moving on. So, kind of going back to the Vogue, having a boyfriend is embarrassing. I think that another reason why this topic has come up is because women are becoming the I don't need a man, men are stressful, I'm okay on my own, like thinking they're better than men. What do you think?
Yeah and nah, because I think men are very much so in that era at the minute too.
Men?
Yeah. Like, they're like, oh, I don't need a woman, it just had stress to my life, I need to focus on myself, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean?
I hate it when men are like, no, I need to focus on me and my job and this and that.
And then they're shagging 30 birds.
If you have the right woman by you, she's going to support you and help you grow. She's not going to bring you down.
No, but like with that, I do understand. Like, when, like, for me, if I'm locked in.
Say that word one more time and I'm leaving.
If I'm locked in. You can't hear.
You're filming on your own.
Yeah, no, if I'm locked in, like, I need to be on my own, and I totally understand that and agree with that. Whereas people can be in relationships and still do that. I can't. I need to have my shit figured out before that. So I do understand if they're generally actually working on themselves, like, stay single, because that's when you're going to progress the best, and everybody says that. But what was the question you asked?
Just about women saying that they don't need a man, men are stressful, like how that
affects. Like with that, like, I feel like everyone goes through a stage in their life where they should be single, right? And they should stay single for whatever it is that they've got to do, because that's when you learn the most about yourself, right?
Yeah.
But like this whole of I don't need a man and it's just gonna add stress to my life, all that's saying to me is like, you're just not ready for a man, or you're on the opposite end of the spectrum and you're actually desperate for one but nobody's loving you,
or you've been butthurt and you hate men because one man hurt you. Like, they're not all the same. Do you know what I mean? As much as people love to say it, that all men cheat, all men this, all men that, they're not all the same.
Yeah, it works both ways.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I don't agree with that. Like, men are important, and I would actually love a man to take the stress off me and be able to switch my brain off sometimes.
Yeah, that's a very like big important thing for me. Like, if I get into a relationship, is like, I need a man that can let me not use my brain.
Yeah,
because I love not using my brain.
I want to be in that box that men are in. You know, when
I do be in that box a lot.
When they go into the non-thinking box, like, I want to be in that box, but my brain's like this. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think a man's gonna fix that for you.
No, it can take away some stresses off my life, 110%.
But yeah, no, I think in that situation, it's gonna be one of three things. Like, yeah, you're either butthurt from your last relationship and you're not over that, or I can't remember what the other 2 points were that I said.
Well done. I can see my hair, like, in my face.
You're cockeyed as fuck, bro.
Yeah, this is normally you,
my
honey.
G.
Anyway, another thing that I had written down to kind of discuss is double standards.
Okay.
So, how guys flex girlfriends.
What does that mean?
So, like, guys will show off.
When I hear flex, I'm thinking bicep flex.
Yeah, that's basically flexing your girlfriend on your bicep. Like, girls flexing boys versus boys flexing girls.
Okay.
Right? So when a guy gets a girlfriend, they will, if they're like pure, if they're besotted by her, they will post her everywhere. Right?
No, I don't agree with that.
No, I do. Why do you not?
Because there's not many men that do that.
No, they're the sneaky ones.
No, but not necessarily. Like, you can't, just because they don't post them, it doesn't mean they're sneaky. Like, people can be private and still have a fucking 10-10 on their arm. Do you know what I mean?
No, I think 9 times out of 10, right? And I'm going to get cancelled for this, but I don't care. Usually, if the girl's a 10 out of 10 and the guy isn't, what is she with him for?
Money.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And then he will post her she will not post him.
Because she's just spending his money.
And I know a few couples like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, double standards, like, from that aspect.
Yeah, I get that 100%.
Why do girls act like having a boyfriend lowers their aura?
Because men are a bit dopey, like they're just a bit silly and stupid sometimes, aren't they?
Depends if what one you get.
No, I think all men are dopey and stupid, and all women are bitches. Like,
women can be dopey and stupid as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
but
you yesterday.
What did I do?
And me. You nearly dropped about 5 cups out the cupboard.
Hold on a second.
I said you and me. I said you nearly dropped 5 things out the cupboard, and then
nearly. And what did you do?
I spilled a coffee on myself. Yeah. So everything just kept falling yesterday.
No, but I don't mean in terms of that. I mean, like, you know the way you like. We spoke about this, I think, in the last episode or a few episodes ago. It's like you just want a man to know certain things and they are just empty. Like there's nothing ringing in between their ears. That's what I mean.
Go get a screwdriver. What's one of them? Sorry.
Yeah. Like I just mean in terms of that. Like, but my brain is actually not working today. I have no idea what we're talking about. Absolutely none.
Screwdrivers, maybe.
I definitely didn't.
Vogue, honey.
I
Vogue
know, but
and having your boyfriend's embarrassing.
Yes, I know that. But what did you say?
Prior to what? About aura?
Aura, yes. So, like, I think a lot of girls be like, and they're like, oh, I'm so independent, I can do it on my own, like, blah, blah, blah. My energy's good, I'm in a good mood. And then a man will come in and do fucking dopey shit, and that's killing their aura. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, but that can be anyone, Kai. Your friend can piss you off and it can affect your aura. But I don't understand why being loved is seen as less cool than being like mysterious. I don't get it. I won't get it. It's just not me. Like, I don't think men are embarrassing, full stop. However, question for you. Would you let your boyfriend kiss you in front of your friends?
In what way?
Just like,
yeah.
I'm going by.
Yeah, 100%.
Some people won't.
Why?
Because they're just embarrassed. Like about physical affection. Again.
Oh, no. That wouldn't bother me. No. Fuck no. If he didn't kiss me, I'd be raging. I'd be like, which one of my friends are you shagging? Tell me now. You bitches get in the front line.
What? Yeah. Which one?
Literally. No, I would... That to me is... It would be not normal if they didn't do it. If they didn't do it, I'd break up with them probably. Like.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. In front of your friends? Nah. He's shagging your best mate, I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay. Freedom thoughts.
Go on.
Is there a time that you was actually embarrassed by your boyfriend?
100%. 110%.
When?
My last relationship.
No, but I want a story of what happened.
I'm just embarrassed of the relationship.
Oh, okay.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, from my end, everyone knew we were together. From his end, not so much. And that's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, I just mean in terms of that. Like, I would hear things back and I was like, bro, like, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the need? Yeah, and that's... I wasn't embarrassed of him as a person. Like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah, but
he wasn't ugly, like, but...
No, but did he ever do anything embarrassing, like in public or anything like that?
Yeah, that whole relationship was just fucked.
Okay, so...
See, that couple at Valentine's? That was me every dinner. Yeah. Every Sunday.
Oh, that's nice. Sounds healthy. Sounds very healthy.
Fun. It was exciting.
No, that would send my nervous system west.
Man, I didn't have a nervous system. It was dead. Yeah. Depleted. Gone. But that was a good question. That was funny. Okay. My 3 a.m. thought for you is...
Here we go. She's not got one.
No, my brain is not activated. I'm tapped out.
Mushy.
I'm like nothing in between my ears. I'm being
your head's
the
in
dopey.
Between your ears?
No, there's not a single thought. My head's really itchy right here.
Oh, can you feel your hair now? Can you feel your nose?
Shut up.
Can you feel your eyelashes? That is the question. Oh. Go on, think of a question for me.
Okay. What if you were in a relationship, right? Yeah. Or if you were to get into a relationship, tell me one thing that would be embarrassing.
Oh, one thing that he would do. Right.
But that you would let slide.
Oh, I was going to say being rude to people or waiters. I hate that. I think that's very embarrassing. Like, I've had that before in the past, and I've melted in the chair like this is fucking awful.
It makes you uncomfortable because you're like, oh my God, they think I'm with them.
Another thing, a stupid laugh. I can't. I'm sorry.
But you would let it slide.
Oh, depends how much I love them. Oh, I fucking can't.
So you're telling me if you was in love with a man, yeah, and every single time you wouldn't be able to have a good time with him because you'd be scared to make him laugh. You'd be causing arguments 24/7.
I know, but that's the thing, right? I think I can't remember my ex's laugh, to be honest, but I don't think it was cute nor bad. It was just normal, right? But I went on a date with this guy, and his laugh. And I could not, and I was trying not to laugh because then he would laugh, and I was just looking like a right miserable bitch. But I can't. Maybe if I loved him, maybe if he didn't laugh until I was in love with him.
Yeah, but right, okay. You're in love with him, and
Okay.
you would probably get used to being with him alone. Now, let's say me, you, and him went for dinner, and he started laughing, and you know exactly what's going on inside my head.
With you, I'd be okay because it's you. But if it was like I don't know, just like a normal friend that's not as close, or another couple, maybe I would die. I would die. No.
Stop making him laugh, and then they would be doing it on purpose because it's hilarious.
My God,
and everyone's laughing at him, not with him.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? No, it's a no from me. Please have a cute laugh, future husband. It's really important to me.
Well, no.
Why are we praying?
Huh?
Look at how we're holding our mics.
Ramadan.
It's the first day of Ramadan. So happy Ramadan, everybody.
Have a blessed one, guys, and we shall see you in the next video.
Bye.